Welcome to HISD News. I'm Sarah Osborne. Superintendent Terry Grier held the first of 6 community conversation meetings with staff, students, and parents on October 6 at Chavez High School. The open forum gave Dr. Grier the opportunity to update the district's strategic direction, and it also gave folks a chance to give their questions and comments directly to the superintendent.
Yeah, my name is Decumby Guy, and I'm a product of HISD.
More than 100 parents and community members came out to hear directly from HISD Superintendent Terry Grier.
I'm always interested in what HISD is doing and interested in the schools and participate with my kids in their school and their teachers and just want to know where the district's going.
If it involves your kid, you should be here.
Grier gave members of the audience a brief update on the district's progress, including steps it's taken since developing a strategic direction or plan for the future.
We've done good work for some students. We need to do good work for all students, and that's what we're committed to. And I'm not just telling you that, I mean it. We have to have our feet held to the fire to make sure that all kids get a good education.
In addition to sharing his thoughts, Grier took questions and comments from members of the audience.
Yes.
The questions ranged from pre-K programs to special education and summer school.
I do. We're not going to be doing away with summer school, but we do have less money.
Grier also addressed comments and concerns about the state budget cuts and parent involvement in the schools.
But we're serious when we say we want all of our parents to feel welcome, and we want all of our parents to feel like these are their schools.
Those in attendance say they were encouraged by what they heard and are glad they came out.
Right here it's an open forum and you can hear what other parents have to say as well.
He seemed very open, very responsive.
I think it was very interesting, and I think that the superintendent is listening, and I hope the parents are listening also what he's saying.
Some even left with a specific problem solved.
This gentleman, I don't know who he is. I mean, he gave me his card and he told me they're going to take care of it.
The superintendent is holding 5 additional community conversation meetings during the month of October. The next is Tuesday, October 11th at Sharpstown High School. Employees are invited to come out at 4:30 p.m. Parents, students, and community members are encouraged to attend at 6:30 p.m.
HISD board members this week received an update on the district's Apollo 20 program at a presentation from Harvard economist Roland Fryer. Dr. Fryer has been a consultant on the district school turnaround initiative since it began at 5 middle schools and 4 high schools in the fall of 2010. At a special board workshop, Fryer told trustees that results from the first year of the program show that students made academic gains similar to those seen in the country's top charter schools.
The Apollo schools have done quite remarkably in 6th and 9th grade math, where we had tutoring. Have done well in other parts of the math, but we have a lot of work to do on reading. So I think the Apollo schools are on the right path, but I would say it's too early to claim victory just yet.
This is a long-term, how do we measure real return on investment and how do we see if we're making a difference? I think both the transparency of this process as well as the results give me an awful lot of excitement as we go forward.
Apollo 20 implements some of the best charter school practices, including increased instructional time, small group tutoring, and a culture of high expectations. This year, 11 elementary schools were added to the program. HISD's former athletic directors were recently honored for their years of service and commitment to the district and its students. HISD Deputy Chief Academic Officer Alicia Thomas presented custom-made wooden footballs to 5 former athletic directors during halftime of last week's Reagan-Waltrip football game at Del Mar Stadium. Among those recognized for their contributions were retired athletic directors Joe Tusa, Jim Ashmore, Charles Herbert, Ellis Douglas, and Darrell Wade. All thanked the current athletic director, Marmion D'Ambrino, for her efforts to continue HISD's legacy of athletic excellence.
I'm just real proud of what the stadium looks like and what Ms. D'Ambrino has done, and the fact that she thinks enough of us old guys to invite us back out here together.
When you're here, you don't realize what type of good you're doing. After I left and look back, I feel like we've done some good things here, and Marmion is doing bigger and better things.
Each one of them is a mentor to me in my position. I've only been in the chair a year, but it's been incredible what they've shared with me.
In addition to serving as athletic directors, the men were also honored for their years of service to HISD students, both on and off the field, as coaches and teachers. Students at several HISD schools are being recognized for their participation in a unique club, the Millionaires Club. Key Middle School, East Early College High School, and Bel Air High School all dramatically increased the number of students who read 5 or more books as part of the district's summer reading program. At the elementary school level, Bush Elementary students were honored for their summer reading success. Deborah Sanchez has more.
School librarian Melinda Ziegler, also known as Wonder Reader, made a special surprise appearance for her students at Bush Elementary.
Reading makes you smart!
Yes, she is a superhero because she is spreading the love of reading across this entire campus, as are the teachers and the principal, Mrs. Rose.
Here at Barbara Bush Elementary, we grow readers in this garden of excellence.
Ziegler used the power of persuasion to convince her campus to participate in the district's Millionaire Club, which encourages students to read a minimum of 5 books over the summer.
This year we made a huge push that everybody turn in their forms. Out in the hallway we have the trees that are growing, and each of the children got to write their name on a leaf as they turned in their form. So that was just something that they could look at on a daily basis to see those trees growing and growing and growing.
Because of the students' super effort, Bush was named as the top elementary Millionaire Club campus, with 444 students reading over 2,000 books. To celebrate, the school held a special ceremony complete with singing, dancing, and plenty of good books.
I am so proud of my students here. I challenge them every year to read books during the summertime, but I was just so impressed this year. A 15% increase in the number of boys and girls who read makes me so happy. I'm an avid reader, and I want to share that love of reading with my students.
The top readers in each grade level were presented with certificates, and the entire school received a special Millionaire Club medallion. Plus, in addition to Wonder Reader, another costume character made a surprise visit to the campus. The Rockets mascot Clutch put on a special show for the students and encouraged them to keep reading.
But we were very excited, and I'm very happy with our kids, and I know they're going to continue to read all year long too.
Parents of students who receive special education services at HISD came out this week for a special meeting to give their feedback. The meeting, held at Hattie Mae White, is the first in a series of 3 this school year. Parents were invited to come out and share their experiences with the district's special education department.
In the last 2 years, there have been some great improvements. We see higher accountability, better professional development for the teachers. We have a long way to go, and I think all of the department is aware of that, but there have been great improvements. We're very excited for the future.
We feel that it's important for us to get input from our parents and have parents' voices heard. Special education is a collaborative partnership between schools and parents, and we feel that that partnership really could be strengthened with some honest communication.
2 more parent meetings are scheduled for this school year, one in January and one in May. Now it's time for the HISD Fast Fact of the Week. Did you know that HISD students completed over 10,000 hours of dual credit courses in 2011? That's a 21% increase since 2009. That's it for this week's edition of HISD News. Remember to connect with us on Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. Until next time, I'm Sarah Osborne. Thanks for watching.